just really wanted to get up close and personal with you so that you guys can join me on this spiritual path of realizing things. I just realized that my door is unlocked upstairs. I really just want to help you realize things, and when realizing things, it's important to realize my everyday makeup routine, which is really light because I like to look natural. I was just looking for a table. So I'm gonna do my makeup routine with you. Luckily, this is all really, really affordable stuff. I'm not trying to brag in any way. I'm sure you already know that I'm better than you, so I don't have to spend my time doing that. Let's just get straight into it. My first step in doing my face is always primer. This one is by e.l.f. and it's the hydrating face primer because at Sephora they told me that I was a dry bitch. I invested in a $3 primer from the local drugstore. Holy fuck! If one more person hops on my dick during this video, I will literally... I can't hold it from the actual bottle itself because there's some sticky shit on it. Just do a couple pumps of that. It comes out clear. It comes out of a large amount of glow sticks. I just actually apply it to my face. Move my hands around, get into those pores, just really feel myself. As you can see, my face is probably getting a little bit red now. For all I know, this is just a melted container into a bottle. Now my face feels, I'm not sure if smooth is the word, maybe a little bit more greasy. Apparently that's a nice platform for makeup. Keep that in mind when investing or stealing your primer. Now that is done, I have this Nivea, I believe it's called Hydro Care lip balm. And so what I'm going to do with this is actually put it on my lips. Now that those two steps are done, the hard part is pretty much done, and now you get to actually start with making the cake, which is really where all the skill comes in. We can have the same recipes, but if I put more love into mine than you do, then mine's gonna fucking taste better. But if you want to be a bad bitch, then really make sure that you grind. Starting off, I'm going to be using my Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. This is a big fucking problem because when you're trying to open this with your fucking hands after that primer, just bad idea because it's a little bit slippery. So the way you do this, it's like a little medicine pump, and I actually just figured out how to do it, I think. So I'm a professional, so if you're like me, you'll just put it on the surface of your hand like that. I never really know how much you're gonna need to layer on, like depending on your day. You want to do, I actually got a 3-package beauty blender thing, so I got this one and I got this one. Then I got this one, and they're all equally as bad. You can just pick up any one of those. You can attempt to put that on your face. I realized that I don't have a mirror and I'm using the camera. I use one of my kits. It has a mirror. I don't know if you can see this, but this actually isn't doing anything, and it's actually just taking up all the product. So let's use this really cool thing called a finger, and I'm just going to put that all over my face just like I did with my primer. Sorry, Beauty Blender, if you want to sponsor me, you can, but I'm too fucking broke to spend 20 bucks on a fucking sponge. And this step is just really important that you put it on your face and not anywhere else. So I like to do my cheeks first because I feel like those are the biggest parts of my face, other than my Junos. Still have a lot of product left, so instead of wiping it off, I'm just going to continue to put it on my face. Kind of let this, sink in and clog my pores. So now I'm just gonna, I like to do concealer. Concealer is really unique in the sense that it can actually help highlight certain areas. I have this one that my friend gave me, also from the same line, Tarte Rainforest of my cafe, or whatever it's called. I'm just going to try and get this open. I'm just going to do a large triangle underneath my eye to my outer thing here, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side because I'm really alternative and I like to be symmetrical. Here you can just catch me outside doing this. I just like to dot that all in there, let people know that I am in fact doing makeup. And so now I'm going to go in with one of these really good sponges, pat that all in. It is not absorbing into my skin, it is just on top of my skin, which I really like because it makes me look like a cake. Tasty. And then I'm just going to do that again on my nose, just to, really just highlight. I don't actually know why we do these areas, I just saw other YouTubers doing it and they look like they know what they're doing. It's a nice chance to shine. Brows. Using the e.l.f. little palette thing, and as you can see, this is really high end, so I'd like to thank Sephora for sponsoring me. Little brush, just gonna block that so I don't blind you. If you can just see that right now. Okay, great. There's actually a little mirror in here, which is great because it's like they know that I don't have a mirror. Just outline my brows. Got this kit last week. I actually didn't know how to do my brows before, so this is a really cool new concept for me, and I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't judge my gender. I'm gonna do that on the other side. And so that's not really doing much, which is nice because I like when my makeup, it doesn't work. I'm not convinced that this is the same color as my eyebrows, so it's not really doing anything. But that's unique. There's another end and there's some powder, and I feel like that's just to like maybe go over it again. Lighter than the other color, so I'm not entirely sure. Now is time to do eyeshadow. My camera can only record for a certain amount of time, so I'm just gonna end this real quick. Just did my brows, and now it's time to do some serious eyeshadow treatment. Shout out to Elle for not sponsoring me and not even sending me a package the one time I had money and invested in their company. Thanks for that one. This palette I got on a really cool app called Carousel because I'm broke as fuck and I can't afford anything. I got it on there. It's not used though, not that disgusting. They just didn't want it, I guess. It was the mirror from this other Carousel bought product. I'm just gonna start off with a little transition color, so that looks really, really, really nice and natural. I'm just gonna do it on the other side too to let people know that both sides of me are natural. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering what brush I'm using, it's a Forever 21 little brush. I'm not entirely sure what it's for, but like fuckeries around my face. I've never washed it and I've owned it for about 3 years, so it's a really good product to invest in. Put a little bit of whatever this is onto my lid, and that's all I can really say about this. As I blend, I will talk. And now I'm going to go in with an even darker color and put that more towards my crease because I feel like that's how I show people that I'm Caucasian, because I have a crease. I'm gonna do that on the other side. I don't actually know what I'm doing. I got a doctor. I didn't prescribe this to myself, so just keep that in mind. And this color looks really, really ugly, so I'm gonna put this one on too. Now I'm just gonna go in with this other really ugly color and just continue to expand that amongst my crease. Wow, just wow. I think this is called a corner. I'm not entirely sure what people do in here. Then again on the other side. Now I'm done with, actually no I'm not, that's a huge lie. I'm really bad at doing eyeliner, so what I like to do is I take some like dark brown and I put it like on the top where eyeliner would go, and then just underneath like, I think it's like a lash line or something right underneath. Oh fuck, I fucked it up. Now I'm gonna do it on the other side. Oh fuck, yeah, I fucked that one up. Now I'm gonna use some highlighter and just go in like the really, really inner corner to make it look like I'm some kind of like princess or something. I feel like that'll just like help lighten the mood. So now I'm actually done with the eyeshadow palette. And now it's really important that I highlight. People do it right underneath like their brows where the arch is, if I have one of those. So I'm just gonna do that there. Got this one on Carousel also because I'm too broke. And I'm just putting that underneath the brow bone of my unwaxed eyebrows. And I never understand why it's so much more pigmented on my left eye than it is on my right. It's kind of rude. It's gonna do that same thing, kind of, but just go on my nose because I like to give the illusion that I have like a pointy nose, like upward pointy, like Christian, but it's because it's just like really big and Jewish. People go right here, like at the top of the lips. Here I saw somebody doing. You take your bronzer, and this is Annabelle Perfect Bronze. I don't know, I stole it from a drugstore. Really nice, high quality, not pigmented at all. Rub it really, really hard so that I can get some product. I go underneath the bottom lip. It makes it look like I have bigger lips. This is a crucial step because I don't have lips. Why don't I have lips? Probably because I'm white. Now I'm going to contour. And I'm not entirely sure what that means, but I have this one brush, once again. It's called a contour brush actually. I got it for a birthday present. Also never washed this, had it for 2 years now. Try and take a lot of that product. Go like there, you know? Actually I use the same one to highlight, so these are the colors. Not trying to blind any of this here, so it's terrible for my skin, but probably good for some Latinas. And so I'm just gonna use the white one because I'm Caucasian. Just gonna go on the brow bone, right there. Why does it always show up better on my left side? I see that people go like here a little bit or something. I don't know, the lady before said to go on my chin, so I'm gonna do that too. I never usually do eyeliner because like I can't, but I guess I can try. So I have this Lancome one that my mom bought me once a couple of years ago. So I'm gonna do that on the other side. I'm like not doing no wing, I just don't even want to scare myself like that, so I'm just going along the top to let people know that I do in fact have eyes. You should all know that I just fucked this up. I'm just gonna stop before it gets worse. You could probably see it from there on the side. Really fucked. Now some mascara. This is from Forever 21, also a couple of years old. Really good, makes my lashes look extremely disgusting, bulky. It's the look I'm going for today. Apply that in a friendly manner. Get some more product. You already know. And also for some reason, I'm way better at doing mascara on my left side. I think it's kind of racist, and I think there should be a bathroom for people who are better at their left side than their right side, because if they don't, that's just racist and homophobic. That's it for, you know, the overall face, but then there's just one last step, and I'm going to be using this really high quality Kate, it says on it, lipstick. I stole it from Rexall, and that's like a Shoppers, like some kind of like drugstore here. Now I'm going to put this on my lips. I don't have lip liner because I'm too broke for that too. So now that I look like a clown, I think I'm really ready for like a night out, or maybe just even a day out. Maybe best to stay inside my house. So you should look really good after this tutorial. You may not realize they look like a clown, but like other people will, and that's all that matters, because you should only be doing things for other people, not for yourself. Thanks for helping me realize things, and I will see you in my next video. So stay gorgeous!